Hello, Algebra Tubies, and welcome to today's Let's Play. Today we are working on a game of Yahtzee, and we're going to be discussing optimal strategy along the way, so be sure to like and subscribe and click that bell.
Yeah, guys, so yesterday I just let you guys play. Well, today you're going to see a game played by two math losers. Now, here's how you're going to earn your assignment today. As we play, to prove you are following along and listening to the probability speak, and we will be showing some stuff, your job is this. You're going to copy down our moves just to show that you follow along. Nothing complicated. For instance, if Mr. Burdett goes first, so first label like two columns, one Mr. C, one Mr. B, or whatever, however you want to label us. And then do like first move for Mr. Burdett, he got full house or 3 6s or whatever he ends up keeping. Just kind of loosely document our move, showing you followed along. And please be listening to the probability stuff because in a day or two, you're going to have a chance to play us, as I mentioned in the last video, for all the marbles, and you're going to want to do well. So please listen to these hints we're going to give you. You ready, Mr. Burdett?
Let's go.
He's already challenged me. Let me accept.
One important thing is if we take too long to make a move, I don't know if we can adjust the timer, but it can. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's try to make another game because it appears that there is only one die on the board right now, and I believe we need five.
I think it's to see who goes first.
It's not rolling.
I'll just refresh. It'll be fine.
Let's just try this again.
I'll challenge you.
Sweet, let's do it.
You're already playing. Well, how do I leave? Concede. I will concede the game.
He has conceded the game. Naturally.
Start a new game.
I win.
Multiplayer. NCHS Tibor. There you go.
I'll accept that.
Let's do it. Rolled up.
Oh. There we go.
My turn. All right. So 2 4s, a 3, and a 6. I always start with the pairs. Keep them if I can. Roll. Ugh. Okay. So here are my options right now. I could keep the 5s, I could keep the 4s, or I could keep the 3, 4, 5 and hope for the small straight. Now, here's how I'm thinking. If you're going to go with the pairs route, let's talk about this. Obviously, having 2 more rolls to get a lot of numbers in one of the same kind is better than having just one. So if I have to have a lesser roll, which one would I rather have it in? Ones that are only worth 4 points apiece or ones that are worth 5 points apiece? I want to save my 5-point possibility for when I have 2 full rolls to get more. So I think I'm actually going to keep my 4s. I'm not going to bother. Here's the thing. A small straight happens a lot just by happenstance. So I don't think I'm going to keep a 3, 4, 5 and go for the small straight. So I'm just going to roll again. Darn. Now, again, look, I could keep 2 4s. I could keep 2 2s, or I could take my chance. I'm going to save my chance. Again, whenever you have a bad roll.
Yeah, that's what I was saying a minute ago. You can finish your sentence, but this game, for some reason, is really impatient.
Hold on. I think we can change that. Go to options.
Okay.
Oh, actually, I don't guess it can because multiplayer is probably default.
All right. Well, yeah. So that seems to be the case.
All right. It doesn't matter. My bad. We'll go again. My bad.
Happens.
Let's just suggest rematch. You can click yeah. All right. My bad. Anyway, I would have kept the 2s there. Oh, here we go again. So I have 2 3s. We're just going to talk about it as we go. I'll just keep the 3s. And I'll keep the 3s because it is the lesser of 2 evils because that's not a good roll regardless. Your turn, Mr. Burdett.
I'm going to roll. I've got 3 5s, which naturally means I'm a superior Yahtzee player.
Lucky.
I'm going to roll again, and I don't have anything worth changing out the 5, so I'm going to roll a third time. Now my options are between a 4 of a kind and 5s. This is one of the best 4 of a kinds that I could get, but since you get a bonus for getting extra points up here, that could also be good.
You just click in your 5 spot to keep it.
I know. I'm going to actually keep the 4 of a kind, though, because even though the 5s could be a valuable resource for later, I'm banking on the fact that I'll be able to get at least 3 of each of the numbers at some point in the game.
And I disagree with that strategy. Not that that matters, but I will explain that to you later. So 2 4s, 2 4s, 3 4s. I'm actually going to keep my 3 of a kind, and he's right. 5s and 6s would be better, but I'll explain later why I'm going to keep that as my 3 of a kind instead of my 4s. Actually, I'll explain it during his turn. So the reason I would have kept it is the best 4 of a kind you can have is 4 6s and a 5, which is worth 29 points. The worst 4 of a kind you can have is 4 1s and a 2, which is worth 6 points. Pause. I'll keep my 6s. Gross.
3 6s isn't bad.
I'm going to keep this as a chance.
Not the 3 6s?
No, and I'll continue my logic with that. I save those if I can for when I get 4 of a kind. Because here's the thing. The difference between the best 4 of a kind and the worst 4 of a kind is only 23 points. But you get a 36-point bonus for good scores at the top. So anytime I get 4 or something, I keep it up top. unless I already have that number. That's just me, just my personal preference.
You only need, though, to average 3 of each of the numbers at the top in order to get that bonus.
Average, yes, but I usually have my ones to throwaway score. Dang it. So I'm going to have to
Fair
keep
enough.
3 6s anyway.
It's not
There you go.
terrible.
No, it's not terrible. I prefer for that to be one of my 24s. And I haven't rolled 4 of a kind off the bat once, you lucky duck. So you ended up getting to keep your 4 5s anyway. I haven't gotten one of those yet. Clearly, I'm the inferior player. See, now again, I could keep 6s and hope for the 4 of a kind, but I already have my 6s. That doesn't make any sense. So I'm going to roll. Oh my goodness. I'm having a bad run of it today. I'll keep it as my 1s.
It's a tricky roll. Because, I mean, this is part of Yahtzee, is that while strategy is important, it's also important to roll well, and that's not something that you can plan for.
Now, why didn't he keep his 5s right there? Because he already has his 5s.
Exactly.
Oh, look, he got a small straight by chance, but there's no point not trying for the large straight. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, it's all good.
All right,
exactly
well, you're kicking my booty. All right, well, I'll keep my, do I have my 2s? No, I don't. I'll keep my 2s. Oh, my goodness. Holy mackerel, I'm having a rough go. So I'll keep my 2. Again, I could keep the 4s. Now, a beginner might think, keep your 4s, they're worth more. But I also have a better chance of just getting more 4s later, which is a more point differential. So if you ever have to choose the lesser value if they're the same quantity.
So here is actually kind of an interesting one.
That's a tough one.
Where it's very tempting to keep the pair of 4s or the pair of 5s. I could keep both and go for a full house. But, actually, I have a 5 and 9 chance of getting a full house here. Because there's a 2 and 3 chance that I miss this one. And a 2 and 3 chance that I miss the next one. But that makes a 4 and 9 chance I miss in total, so there's a better chance than not that I'm going to get a full house. And I did.
What beautiful math right there, Mr. Burdett. Way to use math on your side. Roll dice. Oh, look. 1. Oh, crap. I thought that was 1, 2, 3, 4. This is far less cool. I guess I'll keep my 3s.
Having already claimed 3s?
Oh, I did, didn't I? Shoot. I didn't even notice. Okay, new plan. I'll keep my 1, 3, my 4. I didn't notice that. And hope to goodness I roll a 2. Otherwise, I'm keeping a really bad score somewhere. I'm having a terrible game.
We can play a second round.
No, it's fine. It's fine. That's not the point. The point is that they hear the probability speak. It's okay if you win. So here's the thing. Now, I could keep a terrible score somewhere, but I'm going to choose to take a 0 in something that's low probability. So I'm going to take a 0 in my Yahtzee score. Because the odds are I'm not going to get a Yahtzee anyway. I mean, I haven't rolled 4 of a kind yet. So.
Bold move. However, the probability of rolling well in any given turn doesn't depend on how you've done so far.
True. That is completely independent. I do believe in luck, though. Oh, my goodness. Are you serious right now? 4 1s. This is not cool, man.
It's totally unrelated to the fact that I've gotten a lot of 4 of a kinds.
Ooh, I don't have my 4s yet. Yay. Come on. I have not had another one this whole time.
You just need to roll better.
Thanks, man. Roll better. Roll better. Sheesh. No, I'm going to play for the bonus. I'm going to take a 0 for my 4 of a kind. I got to go for the bonus up top or I stand no chance.
It's a dangerous move.
It is a very dangerous move, and I'm a dangerous man. Surprised you didn't keep the 2, 3, 4 and go for your straight.
Right now, while it's important to have extra points for the bonus, I currently have 5 from 5s, 4 from 4s, and 1 from 1s. So that's going to be 10 extra points. I'm just going to trash 3 of them. So that means I've got 7 points over what I would actually need to get the bonus.
Nice blackjack talk. Point values over under. I like it. Come on.
We're not telling you to gamble. We're just teaching you to do it well.
That's right. Ooh, finally. Now, again, I could keep this as my, I already took a 0 4 of a kind. Just kidding. It does me more good to have that up top anyway in the long run if I can get that bonus.
2, 3, 4, 5. This is actually better than a 1, 2, 3, 4 or a 3, 4, 5, 6.
Ooh, why?
Because now I have 2 chances to roll a die to land on 1 or 6 instead of rolling on the one that I need. So again, like the full house, I have a 4 in 9 chance of missing. Turns out I missed. So I'm going to trash a 2.
Ooh, what does that mean you need for your 6s? I know you're already calculating it.
3 of them.
Ooh, 3 3s. Darn it, I don't need threes. And I need 4 of a kind. And I already put a 0 for my Yahtzee. So that doesn't mean good. I'm going to keep my 3 4 5 and pray to goodness I can get a 2 or a 6 for a straight. And I got both. Yeah. So I'm going to keep my large straight right there. By the way, earlier I trashed the score and I did it as 4 of a kind. The reason I trashed that over a large straight is the large straight is worth more. But by getting it, I saved myself some points by doing it there instead of.
Now, I could get more points by putting in a chance, because this is a good chance. But now I know I've guaranteed all that I need to get my bonus points, so I'm going to do that.
See, that 35-point bonus is huge on this game. That's why I really need a big 4 score at some point.
And there's one.
There's 1 4. I kind of want to keep the 3 3s and just hope I get a double. No, I guess I'll go for it, man.
Go for it.
Nice. I think I need 4 4s to get the bonus.
Indeed.
This is not looking good for Mr. C here. I think I'm going to keep these and just pray I get a 2 or a 4, which means I have a 1 out of 3 chance of getting a 2 or a 4 for my full house. Yes! Probability prevails. I had a much better chance of getting that than 2 more 4s. Are you freaking serious right now?
I am serious.
That's a great chance score. That's one of the very best chance scores you can get. My only chance here is actually you've already got the top bonus. I better hope you have some horrible rolls here down the stretch. Well, I've already got my small straight. I'm going to go for the 4s because I feel like a small straight's easier to get. I really, really need 4 4s. You know what? I'm going to keep 2 4 5 and hope that I can get a 3. Come on, give me a 3. Dang it. Well, I've lost. I'm going to keep the 0 here. Still hoping that I can get that bonus up top. It's worth more than that small straight is.
It is worth more, but it's also harder to get.
True. But I need those extra points if I'm going to have any chance. I think you've already clinched. By the way, this is why today we're not saying whoever wins, because that can be a lot of like just luck. Today it's all about whoever has the highest total score out of all their games, whoever optimizes the most of their moves. Not a single freaking 4.
There's the one.
Thanks, man.
You're welcome.
Well, I got crushed.
And now I need a Yahtzee.
This is fun. We should do this more often.
We should do more Let's Plays.
I hate people to beat me though, so you're dead to me. Just so you know.
Well, you're dead to this game.
I am dead to this game. That was not cool, sir.
I thought that this was pretty cool.
Wow.
It's a
totally owned. I would totally call a rematch, but we have stuff to do and Anyway, you get the point. So probability. Again, if we went too fast, hopefully your teacher was pausing this video so you can make sure you documented the moves, and hopefully we were leading discussions about the probability in our own classes as we're watching this video. So guys, I hope you learned something. Use this stuff tomorrow when you play.
Absolutely.
Adios.
Have a good one. Just remember to like, subscribe, and click that bell.